Hey everyone, Staff here. I'm just gonna throw this out right away. This video is gonna contain potential spoilers for Captain America Civil War. So if you don't want any potential spoilers, you've been warned. If you want to see me rant about something that is very dear to me in a somewhat civil way, well, keep watching. Alright, so before I can get into the meat of this video, it's story time. So, I do what a lot of people do when they wake up in the morning. The first thing that I did this morning was I got up, I went to my computer, and I checked my email, my Facebook, my websites, and YouTube and all that good stuff. While I'm checking my email, I go to Yahoo, because I have a Yahoo account. It's mostly for my junk mail. I go to Yahoo, and one of the first articles is a Marvel article. Alright, that's got my attention right away. It has the picture of a character from an earlier movie. I'm like, okay, why is there an article about this movie now? Then I look at the headline, and oh my gosh, I am so upset. What is wrong with society and the internet today? Why does society need everything spoiled and ruined for them? Why do people need to know everything? Why can't you just wait for the movie to see what happens? This was a spoiler for Captain America Civil War about a certain character that holds a very special place in my heart. And if this article ruined a key moment of the movie about a certain character, and if this headline is true, I'm going to be pissed about that, first off, that even happens in the movie. Second of all, I'm going to be pissed that I knew it was going to happen before I even saw the movie. And third, I just have so many problems with this article in general. I didn't read it, but just from the headline alone, and just the way that it was on Yahoo, I have so many problems with it already. First of all, you're using an old picture from a different movie. That caught my attention right away. Second of all, the writer of this article for this headline was pissed that this was ruined for them in what they said was a TV commercial for the movie. No spoiler alert at all before the headline, because if it would have said spoilers, I wouldn't have read it. So you're mad that this key moment was spoiled for you before you saw the movie because you saw it in a commercial on TV. So your logic is, alright, I'm going to just hop on my computer, type away on my keyboard, and post an article with a headline that's going to do the exact same thing to everybody else, and that's going to be okay. So you can ruin it for everybody because you're pissed that it was ruined for you already, and that's fine. Where's the logic in that? And oh my gosh. So pretty much, like I said, you've been warned already, but I'm going to give you another warning. Here's a spoiler alert. If you don't want to know anything about Civil War other than what you've already seen in trailers or whatnot, leave this video now. If you want to continue to hear me rant, keep watching. So the fate of a specific character, I'm not going to say which one. The only clue I'm going to give is he holds a spot in my heart. A very close spot in my heart. If anybody knows me very well, you're going to know who it is based off of your awesome Batman detective skills. And if not, well then, this wasn't ruined for you, so you can just keep living in ignorance, which is good. Which is where you should be. But me, now I know this, maybe. I don't know if I want to believe this headline, but it was an angry headline. Angry that this was spoiled for them outside of the movie. That makes me think that, okay, this could be true. Plus, reading that and knowing what I know about the movie already, and just like the tone and stuff like that, it could be plausible. The fate of this character, pretty much the article said, they don't make it through the movie. Since day one, Marvel has been saying that anyone's on the line in this movie. There are going to be casualties. You're going to leave this movie and not everyone's going to make it out alive. Okay. So when I hear that, initially I think, all right, one, maybe two characters aren't going to make it. There might be a significant one, just so the movie holds some weight. And there could be like one or two others just because, you know, you got to have some casualties if you're going to have war in the title of your movie. I didn't think about who it was going to be, because I don't want to think about that before I see the movie. There was one that they might have given away in a trailer. I was like, okay, he's kind of a side character. It makes sense for him to die. I could see why they would do that. This character, though, I didn't think... Maybe it's just because he's so close to me that, you know, I didn't consider it. But now that I'm thinking about it, it could make sense. It could make sense for the plot of this movie. It could make sense for future movies. Although, that is the route that I don't want them to take at all. Not yet, if at all. So the fact that this could be a reality, that just upsets me. And the fact that it was ruined in the headline of a freaking article on Yahoo, that is what bothers me too. I mean, if this is true, and I wouldn't have known at all until the movie, I would be super upset. And I still probably will, even if it happens. But the fact that now I'm going into this movie with reservations. When they announced this movie, I had some reservations. I will admit. Because honestly, I felt like it was too soon. I still feel like it's too soon to do the Civil War storyline, but they're doing it, so I guess we gotta live with that. But then the trailers came out. I watched the first trailer. I watched the Super Bowl spot, and that's it. I stopped there. I don't want to see anymore. And I was like, okay, now I'm pumped again. I'm excited for this movie. And that reminded me of the reservations that I had. I was starting to get reservations, and now I'm really getting reservations for this movie. And that makes me sad, because a lot of the reviews are great, and a lot of people that are on YouTube that I watch, I haven't watched their reviews, but I've seen like interviews with them, and they haven't gone into spoilers at all, but they really liked the movie, and I trust them. So that was getting me excited for it again. I feel like it's going to be a really good movie, and I'm going to really enjoy everything that's going on until the end, until the climax, and then that is going to make me hate the movie. Which I don't want to happen at all, but I feel like that's just going to happen. And it's just, this goes back to the initial question, like, what is wrong with society these days? Why does Hollywood think that everybody wants to know everything that's going on in a movie before they see it? Why do they think that everybody wants all the big plot points shown to them before they go to the movie? Why do they feel like that's what they need to do to sell this movie? I don't ask for much. Okay, that's a lie. Maybe I do. But one of the smaller things that I asked, and I even asked this in a previous video, was for Marvel not to show us any more of this movie. Everyone's already excited. Everybody's already pumped. Everybody's already going to see this movie. Why do they feel the need that they need to show more? And that was after the Super Bowl spot. I was like, don't show us any more. Then, of course, they showed us the trailer with Spider-Man. I didn't watch the trailer, but the internet, of course, every article on the internet is that picture of Spider-Man at the end. So that's ruined for me. I know what he looks like. I know when he's going to pop up. All right. Again, I said, stop showing us stuff. I don't want to see any more. And then they started to release the scenes. There's got to be at least like 4 of them out now. All right, so we have 4 scenes from the movie. Again, I've been avoiding that stuff like the plague. I don't want to see it. I know it's out there. I know it exists. And I know to stay away from it. And now the TV commercials are coming out. And articles like this that are picking stuff from those commercials and ruining stuff for me. So I guess my advice to you is, if you see a commercial for Captain America Civil War on TV, if that's starting, change the channel. Don't watch it. Because Marvel hasn't learned a thing from Iron Man 3, from Age of Ultron, from Batman v Superman, and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. They probably have the same marketing campaign as all those movies. Just, hey, we're going to throw out all the big points of this movie. We're going to show everything that we possibly can to get butts in the theater, because that's what makes sense. I don't know. I'm fired up. I'm kind of irritated. That was the start of my day. And it's still, like, just sitting heavily on my mind. And could have potentially, like, spoil this day. Yes, there are good things coming. There's going to be good things today that I already know of. But I think their impact is just going to lessen now because this is still going to be sitting on my mind. If you're still with me in this video, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry, but every once in a while I got to have a rant video. I even had a friend request a rant video. So if you wanted it, here you go. There's a rant video. You know, just sometimes like stuff like this happens and I want to talk about stuff. And that's the point of my YouTube channel for me. You guys are pretty much my only friend right now here in Milwaukee. So if I had friends around here, this is the stuff I'd probably want to talk about. Even if I have few viewers, I thank the ones that I do have, the ones that have been sticking with me. But, you know, at least somebody's out there listening to me. So with that, thanks for watching. As you all are going to be seeing, there are some significant changes coming to my channel for the better. Stick around, there's good stuff on the way. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all real soon.